It's Dr. Garret, Castleberry, Associate Professor, Program Director of Communication, Media, and Ethics. I'm here with the next part of our video syllabus for COM 4123, Special Topics in Media Studies 2. In this course, we are emphasizing applied practice when it comes to media and media production, and I'm here to discuss the second major project in the course. It is, in fact, a digital media short. Now, we can consider it a short film, although the options can take on several forms. We are tasking students with the quest to take the genre that we're studying, borrow from its tropes and conventions, its storytelling forms and functions, and work that into an original piece that they will present at course's end. Ideally, we are looking at something that could be comparative to a short film or segment that would be part of some larger envisioned film-like product. Also, something possibly capable is to develop a hypothetical trailer, if we want to think about a movie trailer as an example, or even commercials that we sometimes consider for buzzworthy dramas or program streaming programs that captivate audiences. All right, and so you can take it in a couple of different directions. Perhaps a trailer for some non-existent piece of fiction, or you can work in a kind of short film that seeks to tell a condensed narrative, and using the rules that we gain through our media samples in the class. There will be some flexibility for students that have a greater vision tied to another potential outside product, but they're going to have to sell on that idea. Otherwise, this is yet another either individual or collectivist effort. So there's an opportunity to work in groups to enhance perhaps the quantity and maybe quality of the overall product. And certainly we recognize mediums like film, television, and the like, collaborative mediums, meaning it often takes many people working together to pull it off right. Well, these are works in progress and they're going to be understood in that context, but let's talk about, or rather break down, a 5 to 6 week plan for execution. All right, so week 1, we should be looking at what are the directions for this media? Which direction do we take it? What are the goals we seek to accomplish through the completion of this media? And what roles will each of the members of the group or play in putting the piece of media together? In week 2, we should be firmly solidifying what our ideas are, what they are looking like, and at this point in time, pitch to one another directions, a vision for the production, as well as develop production needs. That is to say, a timeline or a list of roles and activities that need to be accomplished to successfully complete this project. Keep in mind, since we're often working on shorter timetables, you're going to want to work quick. So don't overburden what you put into a list. Rather, you can think about week 2 as the perfect time to refine down those ideas. Come with big ideas, swing big in week 1, but be ready to refine those down to something doable in week 2, okay? Moving forward, week 3, we should work on a calendar that allows us to complete principal production for this media project. So we're thinking about aligning schedules, figuring out when we can collaborate, both maybe digitally or in person, and realistically achieve certain goals. Maybe it even includes some principal photography that is shot separately. So dividing up tasks and deciding who is going to capture what type of media that will then be brought together for the final product. And then week 4 and even week 5, we are looking at post-production timelines, okay? This is where the editing takes place. Sometimes in the editing process, you realize that you're missing or lacking certain information. So this is where the opportunity for reshoots occurs. And we're also thinking about objects that will enhance the storytelling of these video multimedia shorts. And so you're thinking about things like sound mixing, music, maybe even some credits, right? Whether it's title credits or just some teaser credits that give us information about this hypothetical piece of media. Again, as I mentioned, this post-production process will continue into week 5. And ideally, for accelerated course cycles, we will come together in a live setting in week 6 and have a showcase where we look at the media you've been working on and sort of examine it for its qualities, potentially open it up for suggestions and feedback, critical reception, right? And ultimately celebrate the completion of these goals and assess what we've learned through this cycle. So that's a look at the major multimedia project, a short film project scheduled for COM 4123 Special Topics 2. Look forward to screening and celebrating your media productions.